Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play LOTRO with me, Balthelion. Last time we finished off just at the edge of the Vale of Andrath, which if I open the map with a bit of lag, is at the southern area of Bree-land, this area down here. And today we're going to raid the brigand base, which is in this old fort down here. There's still quite a few people around, and annoyingly I can't clear this quest thing, so that's going to be stuck there for this episode, just getting in the way. Let's ambush her. I don't know why she's sitting on a spike, but she's obviously enjoying herself. Hopefully once we go back to Bree after this episode we should be able to get a few more skills. Also we should get a third gambit slot so we can start getting some free Arcane gambits soon as well, which would be nice. We've got 5 quests anyway at the moment to do in this place, which are on the right hand side, which includes killing a hell of a lot of these guys. Don't think there's anything of interest over there. Really we want to go up inside the ruins proper. So let's try and get around here. I'm going to have to fight this one. Okay, so caravan goods, that's one of the things we need to collect. Getting bored of those 2 icon gambits. I'm falling back into the boot all the time. Just because it's fun kicking people in their nuts. Flourish there. Did I pick up the first box? Oh, I've annoyed something. Yeah, something you will find, if there's other players around in this area, they can pick up those boxes as well. You can't both pick them up, they'll despawn and respawn after a few minutes. So if somebody else is there, try and grab as many boxes as you can. Really shooting up the backside. That's rude, that is. There we go. Upstairs, downstairs. Let's go down here first. I think there should be a box just to my right. Ta-da! God, I know this game too well. Let's fight these 2 guys, but I'll ambush one of them. There we go. Still got the XP turned on at the minute. Should hopefully be level 16 by the time we get back to Bree, which would be quite nice. Might get an extra skill or 2 out of that. There's a caravan goods upstairs, but we don't want to go there. Can I nick that box without them noticing? I'm not holding out much hope. No. Understood why the brigand women are dressed like Xena's friend Gabrielle though. Not really that kind of climate. Oh no! She's run away. She's she's died. She ran away because she was on low health, and then she ran near some other guys and said, "Oi, I need help!" And then she collapsed from her wounds. So that's why these guys have come running over. But yeah, and enemies can do that when they run off because they're low health, or they run off because they're feared, and then when they start running back to you, they'll aggro any friends they meet along the way. Sometimes fearing things or letting them run off is not necessarily the best of ideas, and I'm actually getting quite low on health here. a bit disturbing, because as usual I'm paying absolutely no attention. And I would like to get to level 20 without dying for the title. Do I even have any potions in my bags? Yeah, I have a couple. Let's probably drag them on there, just in case I do need to panic and click some things. Yeah, something about potions is the normal potions, like these ones, I'll put them up on the screen, they have a cooldown of 2 minutes, and even if I used this one, it would invoke the cooldown on any other health potion, like that one as well. So don't assume you can use both, always use the biggest one if you need to use a health potion. And you get some other different type of ones, like these region over time ones, and they have a different cooldown timer. So I can do one normal one and one over time one for a bit of extra healing. Clear those out the way. Ambush this guy up the butt. And hopefully not run too far forward the ledge. Perfect. Oh, he didn't even get a chance to get up out of that. Right, I'm going to have to jump this. Oop. Nope. Lagged. Fell. Broke leg. Actually, I need to kill the lieutenant guy who's over here. The very southernmost point of this base. There we go, javelin. I've still actually got a really crappy javelin. Should probably see if I can craft myself a better one. There goes the caltrops. I can step outside of it, it's not going to bother me. I'll go to somebody else now. Don't really want him behind me. Don't throw more civilian caltrops down. There we go. Oh, bloody hell, they've respawned. Damn it. We end up fighting way too many brigands. I think I've already done the brigands later in Bree-land in previous episodes. So this is not really helping anyone, apart from getting the XP and maybe the... oh, this guy's on his own. I'll kill him. Oh, he's not on his own. He's hiding behind the fire. So much fun. Oh, great. Oh, it's I thought an archer was shooting me, but no, it's a player. There we go. Ding! That's my box before you try nicking that. Wench. Now, because we've gone from level 15 to 60, we're now at the same level as the brigands. Their name's now in white instead of yellow. They should die from their wounds. Is he dead? Whack. There we go. Job done. So back upstairs. I mean, these boxes and enemies have probably respawned, yeah. So these guys were white previously, because they were already on level when we were level 15. Now they're a level below us, they're now in blue names. Should mean they die a bit easier. You know, have more chance to hit them, less chance that they're going to try and block our attacks. No you don't, no you don't, yes you do, no you don't, there we go. Not getting your friends to come and beat me up. Ye knave, come here and die. Isn't a knave like a squire? In which case, wouldn't a woman not be a knave? Right, there we go. What else? What other quests have we got to do around here? Caravan goods. Sharky's lieutenant at the South Watch. Did we kill that guy? It's over that way. We killed him! Oh, we still got to do that quest. God damn it. But we still need caravan goods. Let's pick up some boxes. Might as well go up the very top, why not? Go. There's one over there. Can I really be asked fighting all those guys for one crate? Probably not. Let's come up here. Well, there's no crates and I'm fighting people anyway. Wonderful. Got a big stick. Go. Come on then, Archer. Do your worst. Okay, got another box. Oh, there's the lieutenant. I thought the lieutenant was the guy downstairs. Was he a captain or something? I don't know. Maybe that was the one for the Southern Fiend quest. Half-orc leader, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So there's actually two kind of boss characters we need to kill in this place. This guy's actually quite a leafy fella. It's a signature mob. I'd rather not stand those caltrops because he's already doing quite a bit of damage to him. We've got it well in hand. Javelin. There we go. Another box, there's a supply crate there, which is a generic lootable object. What do we got? Rubbish, really. We need 5 more caravan goods. Let's see if I can ninja my way around that corner. Just about. Oh no, maybe not. Nearly. And that archer's going to walk straight into us as well, isn't she? Probably give myself a bit more time to heal up between fights, because I'm being taken pretty close a few times. Nothing quite as bad as that warg in the Chetwood though. What do we need? 3 more. Well, that's one. I'm going to annoy these guys. We've respawned as level 16 characters this time. It's going to bother us too much. Actually, it probably will bother us too much because I haven't healed up as usual. These guys are fairly simple. There we go. I actually can collect some crates off of looted corpses. That's helping us quite a bit. Oh crap, I'm going to have to jump the wall. Jump the wall. Jump! Oh. Oh, you didn't break your legs. Fair enough. Can you cheekily go over there? There we go. Like a ninja. Okay, so completed those 4 quests, but the 5th one is not inside the bandit camp. It's just a load of Nika-breakers to the lakes to the north that are chirping away at night and keeping those are they constables? Law enforcement officers, something along those lines. But they're keeping those guys awake. So we're going to head off and kill a few of those. There's one there. He's got far away from the lake. Whack. There you go, 1 of 12. Up on there. Oh, ash. That's something I haven't done. I haven't had my my ore tracker or my wood tracker on. There's a barrow iron deposit over there. I'll grab that. I actually need to do a quite a large crafting session actually, but I won't have the cameras rolling for that because it'll be long and boring watching. God knows how long. Half an hour or so of crafting ore into ingots. I did mail a load of ore and wood from one of my other characters who's like a quartermaster to help facilitate the advancement of Tristana's crafting. Oh, silver! Yes, I want that. Boing! Can never say no to a bit of silver. Oddly enough, it's probably the most expensive ore at auction. Just because higher level characters are so lazy when it comes to going back to low level places just to mine ores and stuff. Whereas whatever crafting materials are in the latest expansion, because people are always walking around there doing quests and stuff, there's always a large supply of the last tier of crafting materials. There we go, 3 of 12. This is going to take a while, isn't it? What's that? Barrow iron. And heavy ash. So once again I'm being leading off the path by all these crafting nodes. I'm going east, I wanted to go north. There's a Nika over there. Let's ambush him. Yeah, I'll never see it coming. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, 412, where are you? Come here. Yeah, something that's going on at the moment, which is why I've got that annoying questing in the middle of my screen. The Summer Festival is currently running, which is one of about 6 festivals that run throughout the year in LOTRO. And unsurprisingly the summer one runs in summer. So I will probably be doing that in the next episode, and it'll probably be more than one episode to show off what's going on over there. But there's some pretty interesting little mini games and stuff, and various cosmetics and consumables and other bits and pieces that you can earn for participating in the festivals, but they're completely optional stuff. Some people hate them, some people love them. I find myself kind of going between the two of them depending on how much grinding I need to do and how enjoyable the stuff is anyway. I can't really remember what the Summer Festival involves apart from loads of fishing. It was the Farmers Fair, which is the next festival, which had some really cool mini games in it, which I'm looking forward to this year. But that should be probably the end of August when that comes out, so hopefully be able to do a bit of that soon as well. Come here, Nikas. This is number 8. We're getting there. Get out of your hole. Fight me like a man. Or a bug. Ambush. Push. Jump attack. Again, I should probably pay attention to what deeds I need to advance my class deeds. Middle of combat's probably not the best time to be doing this. Strike with Warden's Taunt, Warden's Aim, or Warden's Scorn. I think that's basically my yellow builder, isn't it? Yeah. So use the yellow button as much as possible. And that will go up fairly quick. Find weakness, critical hits with critical strike. which is the skill we have to use once we've ambushed somebody, or if they've been dazed by something else. 2 more. I don't know why I closed that. So really I should be trying to ambush people as much as possible, so I can enhance that deed. So I might ambush that last sneaker that's just walking into sight behind that tree. Know your enemy, strike with goad. That would be incredibly useful to have before I start doing instances, but I need to do 200 of those. And goad, annoyingly, is double yellow, which means I have to wait for the cooldown in order to use that. Should probably drive you guys crazy if this is coming out loud for you, all this screaming that Tristan's doing. Okay, so 12 of 12, we can run back. There's a cabbage. I don't know why I'm bothering to collect it, but I am. But those, as you might expect, are for the cook crafting profession. So if you're a cook, you can, or any class can pick up any kind of vegetables or fruit they find in the wild. But people who are farmers can also farm those in fields, which are basically the equivalent of a workbench or a forge for the other crafting professions. And then cooks take what the farmers make or people collect and turn those into cooked food, which do all sorts of cool things. But they're basically temporary buffs. Ash wood, I'll have that. Wonderful. Silver. I must be doing quite well on there. Silver a minute. I say that. I've got 12 pieces. Wonderful. So much for me thinking I was doing quite well on that, but doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. I think I am actually pretty short on silver. So if I'm going to make Tristan any jewellery, I'm going to need quite a bit of it. Let's hand these in.
What can I do for you? How can I be of service?
That's actually pushing us
Could I speak with you a moment?
towards level 17 quite fast.
How can I be of service? What do you need? Greetings.
Okay, so only one quest, and that's to go back to Chief Watcher Grimbiar, who is up on this road just northwest of Bree. But I think I'm going to cut the camera and run back to Bree, so see you in a second. Okay, so we're back in Bree now, and I'm stood just outside the town hall in the middle of Bree. And the map is going to lag because we haven't opened up the town map before, so I'm in this region of Bree, and there's a lady who's going to give us a quest to do with housing. I'll get the tree out of the camera there.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
So she's going to get us to speak to one of the housing brokers in Eriador. I believe the nearest one is going to be in Stadal. And because we are level 15 and above, the mayor should have a quest to send us to a town called Trestlebridge, which would probably still a bit too low level to go there. I don't know why he offers it so early. There we go. Where are we going? Upstairs. And for some reason my frame rate is horrible at the moment.
Stay a moment.
Bree town to Trestlebridge. Well, it's technically a level 20 quest, okay, so that makes a bit more sense. Talk to Garden Otley. It's in Trestlebridge. Yeah, it's okay, we can just grab that and keep that in our pockets for later, because it'll be a while before we go to Trestlebridge. There's still plenty to do in Bree-land. But that's the first town in the North Downs, which is one of the first regions outside one of the starter regions. So basically for level 20 onwards. Right, I've got another quest, which technically it's a grey quest. It's now trivial, because it's so many levels below us, 7 levels to be precise. So I'm going to get very little, if any, XP for this, but why not finish it off, because I'm in the vicinity of it. Someone reading a map or something there. So this guy's just up past the Comb Gate of Bree, near the Boar Fountain. I'll just show where I am again. Just going east to the Comb Gate. These market traders, they never go home at night, they trade 24/7. Okay, speak to him.
What do you need?
Yeah,
Will you
got
let me
60
speak my
XP for that,
piece?
which is not much. That's probably half a kill's worth of XP or something. He wants us to deliver some stuff to one of the camps, which is kind of on the way we're going, so why not carry that? It's going to give us no XP, but it gets another quest done. There are a few more things I want to get done in this episode before we call it a day. The first thing will be to find the task board, which should be near the fountain. There it is. I'm not sure I went over this before, but I think we did briefly, but I didn't actually show you the stuff. But all these bits of rubbish that you get in your bags with the purple backgrounds, you can either sell those to the vendors to get a bit of money, or you can turn it in for tasks, if there's tasks for your level. So if you find a task board in an area that's level appropriate, so Bree is kind of level 15, so if you're around about level 15, the task board in Bree should have tasks that you can do. So they're basically quests. So if you just take any of those, that should hopefully update my board. Just take 5, because you can only do 5 tasks per day to start with. But you know, I'll take the lot, why not? But these are pretty much just to help you level even faster if you want. There are some deeds to do with them. But the tasks are basically just collect 10 bits of that rubbish, or 5 bits of another rubbish. So you can basically make use of the bits you've got. Do I hand them to this guy? I think I would do, but I don't have many that are actually task items. I think most of them will drop west of Bree. I go to Second Watcher Heathstraw. Okay. So I actually got 4 I can hand in. But normally you hand them in somewhere right next to the task board. Could be the task board itself, it could be a box next to it, or somebody nearby.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
So you see, we are getting XP for this, and we're also getting some reputation with the Men of Bree, which is also quite nice.
Greetings. Greetings.
And you can track how many you've done for the day if you open up the quest log. And you see at the top, daily tasks, 4 of 5. So I can do one more. There we go. I'll take the other quests anyway, just so I know which ones I need when they're ready to be handed in. And then once we do that one,
How can I be of service?
we're going to get a notification down here somewhere saying task limit reached. If we try doing another one,
What do you need?
it will say no, you can't, you're at your limit. But that will reset overnight, or you can use mithril coins to reset it as well. I'm not sure how many it costs. 10 it does. There's no need to do that. But I'm just going to run along while I talk now. In the deed log, if you go to class race epic, reputation, you get a deed for tasks. There's basically 5 deeds that are in groups of 100, and every time you complete 100, you'll get a item which upgrades your task limit, which is bound to your account, so you can use it on any of your other characters. The idea is you use it on the one that you get it on. You get some turbine points and you get a title, and then for some of the follow-on deeds you also get some nice looking cloaks and stuff. So I've only got 500 on that for now. Let's take those off my quest log. I believe the last... oh no, we need to... damn it. I have to run all the way back now. Because I wanted to check the trainer, see if he's got any new skills before we leave Bree. Okay, so the training hall, is it this one? It is, to the training hall. Let's see what our warden trainer's got for us. Where are you, fella? There you are. He's dropped his spear. That's not a very good sign for the person who's meant to be training you, is it?
What can I do for you?
Show any trainable skills. Okay, so we've got our 2 movement toggles. We've got Forced March, which is basically if you're just running around a long way without a horse, because it will reduce your maximum power by 80%, which is quite a penalty. And if you go into combat while you've got that on, you're going to start the fight with 20% max power, which is not nice. But you get to run at 25% out of combat run speed on foot, which is the fastest of any character on foot without a horse, which is not bad. And that will come quite in handy while we're waiting for the horse, which we'll get at level 20. And the next skill is Careful Step. Wardens can move stealthily for short periods of time. This greatly facilitates their ability to ambush their foes. And that's on a 3-minute cooldown. But basically we can do an induction, a 5-second induction to go into stealth for 10 seconds, I want to say. Let's see. That's 20 seconds, but we have to run at half of our movement speed on foot. But we can sneak in stealth, which is quite nice. So if you're trying to get past a particularly tough enemy or sneak into an enemy camp past the guards, you can do so. But while you're in stealth, with Careful Step, your ambush has no induction, so you can fire it straight away. So you can sneak up behind an enemy, do an ambush to chuck a javelin in his back, and then murder him. Which is quite nice. What other skills do we have?
What do you need?
We have some passive skills because we're level 15. Expert spear training. Do a bit more spear damage and bleeds from our spears. As far as I'm only concerned, wardens only use spears, but you can use other weapon types if you want to. So sword damage bonus and sword parry bonuses, and club damage bonus and club debuff bonuses. We'll take those. We've only got 1 gambit. Oh, we finally got a Thearchon gambit bar. Hooray! Maddening strike. Quick, well-placed attack. So this will just do damage over time in the DPS stance. That's not bad. I will have that.
How can I be of
Wish there was
service?
more though. But still, as a start, we can start doing some free icon gambits, which is not bad. So I think the last thing we're going to do in this episode before we wrap it up is we are going to go, if I can zoom out, to Chief Watcher Grimbeer, who's over there, but I don't have the quest ring there, so I'm going to quickly cut away to him. Okay, so we're back near Chief Watcher Grimbeer's outpost, you'll notice I have the forced march on. So my maximum power pool is only 20% of what it would be, so it's showing up as a full bar of 160. But you see, as soon as I get in combat with this guy, that's going to toggle off, and that'll become 20% again. 160 out of 800, which is not good because there's not much power to work with in a fight, but we'll make it do because it's only so just be careful if you're going to run around using that to get somewhere. You could end up in combat because it's not going to do you any favours if you're fighting something tough.
How can I be of service?
So we've reported back to him. We've got a thing called a brigand basher.
Would you do something for me?
And he's going to forward us to Adzo Haybank's camp, which is slightly west of us, but I've just seen some barrow iron and stuff. So yeah, I think we'll call that a day on this episode then. And next episode we're going to have a bit of a distraction, because I'm going to be doing the summer festival. So until then, see you later.